really like to get my hands on the card, get my hands in the noodles, as they say. So, okay, welcome back to Spicy Ramen Cube again, hitting this one up once again. First time I did the blue-green seafood ramen. Second cube or second draft was just mono green, so that was kind of interesting. I was able to get to mono green. That might just be because it is a cube cover draft, so it's not real people drafting. But like I said, this is just a way for me to get used to the cube without trying to read through everything. I mean, this that is important if you read through all this and get an idea. But I really like to get my hands on the card, get my hands in the noodles, as they say. So let's jump into it again. And yeah, you can see I was the last one to do it. We have a white, black, black, green, white, black, green. All right, so let's keep an eye out on black. I want to try that out. All right, what do we have here? What immediately stands out? The looking back, I like Battle Ball is great because it's colorless and it's just a great finisher, but I can probably pick those up. Ignoble Hierarch is just strong, but again, am I biased towards green in this cube? Because I like the Hierarch, I like the Cultivate, I like the Timeless Witness. You know, I love the Witness effect. Getting back any card or permanent from the graveyard is excellent. So what I say? I said I'm going to try to force black. I'm going to learn black. There are no black cards in this pack. We do have this one, the Elas il-Kor Sadistic Pilgrim. And this is like the aristocrat card, right? Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Whenever another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1. Was the white black? Was that one the aristocrat deck? Let's double check because I might force that. We are looking for white black recursion tokens. All right. What's the aristocrat? It is the red black. Huh. So maybe it's like splash white or something. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to do that. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. White black or Mardu aristocrat shenanigans. Well, I do like the Clarion Spirits. It's always a strong card. Do well with that one. The Angels, plane cycling, which is nice. You exile up to 2 target artifacts and enchantments. Not sure if that's important in this cube. A Braid. And then DRC. Pretty strong ones. That's probably equipment based. Safina. Whenever Safina, Spear, Sage, Deserter attacks, investigate once for each non-token attack creature. Okay, that's cool. Huh. A 4/4 for 4 Menace? I'm gonna stick with the Spirit though, because that creates tokens, that dies, that I gain life, and they lose life. So that's cool. Trying to stay on that tactic. I do like Sir Conrad. But what does this one do? Archfiend's Vessel. Archfiend's Vessel. Lifelink 1/1 for 1. But this when it enters the battlefield, if it entered from your graveyard, or you cast it from your graveyard, exile it. If you do, create a 5/5 demon with flying. That's a graveyard shenanigans, which I am in black, that could be, but I feel like Glimmerlands is the pickup, because if I'm creating a lot of little tokens, is that important? Just being able to draw a quick creature attacks, at least one other creature attacks, draw a card. And probably the most important reason to draft this card is because when you throw it down, you cast it, you go, For Meriden! As loud as possible, so the whole conference room, or all of CubeCon, will hear me go, For Meriden! It really gets the people pumped. Thus, I will be drafting that card. Let's see. We have Restoration Angel is really strong. Intrepid Adversary can be a finisher or just a 3/1 for 2. Spirited Companion, I'd assume that would wheel. Serpent's pretty good too, fits anywhere. But this makes tokens, gives all your tokens +1/+1, and I may be going back into green. Hmm. I'm just like sucked into green in this cube, I guess. I guess this is only my third time of fake drafting it, but green stands out because this fits the deck perfectly. I'm going to take it. Not that I'm saying I'm going into green. It's going to be a light splash for this because it's a 5-drop. So, okay, cool. We'll do it. I mean, I missed out on Resto. Portable Hole is pretty good. Removal. The Angel of Sanctions, the XL stuff, right? I think I went to lower drop. Kitchen Finks could be good. I'll have to look up to see if there are combos. Like when I see Kitchen Finks, I tend to think some type of infinite combo. Let's go with Portable Hole. Just cheap interaction. We have Isolated Chapel for the land. Game Trail, green, red. Don't really want that. Some more removal. Because I want to splash the green, I'm going to take the Isolated Chapel, just like white black. I might be splashing black though. That's I guess we don't know. Even though I said I'm going to try to avoid green, forcing it a bit. Chupacabra, love a Chupadoop. Let's do just so I go chicka chicka, boom boom. That's another reason. One of the things, the fun thing about cubing is you can just draft the cards for your own reason, and I do value playing Chupacabra and going chicka chicka. It's just super fun. And it's a good card, right? I'd be looking for ways to blink it. I wish I had Resto. Maybe what Resto will wheel in this draft, and then I'll be feeling great. All right, here is a black green uh, duel and a white black duel, and Morbid Opportunist, and Bone Shards, and Lord Skitter, Sewer King. So my two options right now, probably Lord Skitter versus Morbid Opportunist. Morbid Opportunist, and we'll be drawing a lot of cards because these tokens are going to be dying. I guess I only have Clearance Spirit to make tokens. So let's get the Lord Skitter. Yeah, I don't think either one would wheel. I mean, it's pretty late right here anyhow, but like even if it were like pack one, pick one. Let's read this though. Thraben Charm. It deals damage equal to twice the number of creatures you control. To target creature, destroy target enchantment, exile any number of target players' graveyards. We'll Sharpie that to say exile any number of target players and get rid of the apostrophe in the graveyards. Boom! That's the best card in the shot in the Sharpie cube. I'm gonna screenshot that because I will share that idea. That'd be a fun one. But for this one, I think I'm just gonna go with Lord Skitter just because I want the tokens. And I've drafted Lord Skitter quite a bit, and like I've always found there's like sweet combos with just getting that 1/1 rat. Again, the extra critter goes well with the aristocrat shenanigans. All right, what did we get back? Whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 green white human. Some more tokens. What do these make? These make white soldier creatures. So again, more green, but I'm okay with splashing that one. I'm gonna be like white green most likely. That's what's gonna happen. This one is just the best card in the pack, right? Let's see. This is blue, black, red. Best card in the pack. And not interested in that. What does the crab do? I just don't. It's like taps it, right? Enters tapped. If it's not your turn, but it does have flash. Excuse me. But then Eddie Merc, crab enters. Tap up to 2 target creatures. What are the ornery tumblewag? All right, so we're getting back into green, huh? Sir Conrad. So this hits creatures, right? Or like whenever a creature goes anywhere into the graveyard. Yeah, we'll do Sir Conrad. And then we'll take the Spirited Companion. And then this is white, black, blue. So I'm not interested in the blue. I'll probably take the land because it is white, black. Not really interested in this card. Well, I mean, it dies, you get it back, you can drain. But I already have enough labels. And Kitchen Finks does combo a bit because it enters the battlefield again. It dies, enters the battlefield. All right. I mean, Kitchen Finks. All right. All right. I'm convinced. Kitchen Finks is good. Sure, I'm all about draft. Maybe I should have taken the other guy. They're right. I didn't think about that enough because I was thinking they're just kind of dead cards. But now that I'm heavier green, that may have been the right pick. All right, back to it. Paradise Druid gets me my colors. This is the blue, red, white. Am I interested in any? Grim Flare. I'm always impressed with this card, especially when it's kicking my butt. I'm like, dang, that card's better than I than I expect. I think the pick might be here, the Paradise Druid. Like, green is back on the menu, boys. I think that's probably the pick. Hmm. 'Cause I'm looking for white, black. No, nope, 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 nope. Not really in white blue land. All right, Druid. All right, here's I need to pick up some lands, right? I already have plenty of playables by now. Restless Cottage, or I think I like the Sandstorm Savager. Salvager. This is a moment. Is it like salmon or salmon? I know it's salmon. Salvager. Oh, did I spell it wrong? I wanted to hear pronounce it. Where are you? All right. AI, not giving what I want. I'll look it up later. Oh, hold on. Is this the land? This is the land I need. It is white, black, green. Exactly what I'm playing, but I'm giving up the Sandstorm, Salvager, Veteran, the Siege, Veteran, Fumigate. Hmm. Now we'll do lands. We're sticking with it. Oh, the Malevolence Rumble is pretty solid. I think that's probably the best. Nope. I'm gonna take this one because it's on theme. I think the Rumble's probably better, but we're trying to build on theme here, and this is great, right? Whenever creature you control dies, each opponent loses one, you gain one, so it drains, and then all these token creators. Yeah. All right, that's on theme. I'm liking that. I'm feeling pretty good about my deck. I just want to clean it up, get some more powerful cards, some more lands. Not interested. Abundant growth. That's a maybe. Selfless spirits, a maybe. Let's see. Whenever a non-token creature controlled dies, you can pay one to return to your hand. Does create tokens, but I would say I'll probably return it 2 times in a game max. So I don't know if that's good enough. What does this thing do? 1/1 for one flying. When it enters the battlefield, to return up to one target non-fairy, non-land permanent you control its owner's hand. If a permanent was returned this way, put a plus counter on it. Alright, so I don't want to hit my tokens. Portable Hole could be reset. Um, I could reset the Glimmerlands, which is pretty cool. I do like that. Reset the Spirit Companion to draw another card. Lord Skitter, no. No. Kitchen Finks to draw cards again. Pick this up to make another 1/1. Pick up Choop. All right. So like pick this up to make two. All right. So like this thing is actually pretty darn good, right? In my deck. Just make sure I'm reading right. Target non-fairy, non-land permanent. You control it to its owner's hand. Yeah, all right. That card actually fits the deck amazingly. And Carrot Cake stands out to me. It's like making 2 tokens, 2 scries. I could pick it up with the Nurturing Pixie. All right. Feeds into all my Aristocrat Drain Life stuff. Pretty good. Stands out. The tracker. Let's see. As long as a token, so token creatures would count on that. I like Traverse the Ulven Vault is pretty good. Oh wait. Is this whenever you cast? Yeah, this makes tokens, but instant or sorcery. Surprisingly, don't have that many. One if I'm playing that. Okay, good to know. We'll take Carrot Cake. Carrot Cake is solid. Gilded Goose immediately stood out. Just the green cards. This is black green. I could use that. Okay. Like my eyes immediately attract to the green. All right, what is this one? I don't know. I need to look up the MH3 cards better because like these are basically pretty new to me. But this is my practice, right? So what's happening? So we have bestow, one and a white, 2/2. And then a creature gets +1/+1 for each +1/+1 counters on Glyph Elemental. But then the landfall, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay. I don't think I want that right now. Probably just the land then, because it is a green black. So let's take the land. What is standing out here? Nothing. Like best card, Hostage Taker, but I'm not splashing blue. Blue black, cling to dust, not interested in that. Servant of the Stinger, 1/3 for 2, death touch. Pretty good. But what does it do? Deals combat damage to a player. If you committed a crime this turn, you may sack it. If you do, search the library for a card, put it in your hand, and shuffle. So it's like a demonic tutor. If it hits, then you sack it. It's not bad. Not bad. probably the best card I'm gonna take. 'Cause I'm not gonna take this. I'm not interested in sideboarding that. And yeah, I'm not gonna take the Visionary here. All right. May not be playing those. Husk Burster Swarm. 6/6 for 8, but it costs one less for each creature you own in exile or in your graveyard. I might take that because like I have so many creatures. Dauntless Bodyguard, I think I like that more though. This is green black. Yeah, I want to take a low CMC. I think the Dauntless Bodyguard. I want that to be able to protect. Am I interested in just protecting Trostani or Sir Conrad? Hmm. Versus just getting in damage. I mean, what's my game plan? I'm a little fast, a little aggro. I want a little aggro, and then once they gum up the board, I go wide, play Tristani, pump everybody, swing all out, alpha attack. So which one fits that strategy better? Just the 1/1 wherever another creature with power 2 or less enters. Yeah, that would be happening a lot. Actually, I'm going to take that. Getting the surveil triggers basically all my cards. Okay, not all of them, but yeah, it's just getting in there for one. This guy does like 3, 4, 5 points of damage in a game. So, all right, we'll do the little doggy. All right, this is the pack one, pick one. This one, whenever one or more artifacts enter the battlefield under control, you put 2+1 counters on it. I know I had to read this last time. Whenever more enchantments enter the battlefield under your control, draw cards. I'm not really interested in that. I have a couple of artifacts. The Portal, Hole, Glimmer Lens. You can draw a card when it dies. Enchantment. One or more enchantments enter the battlefield. Draw a card. I mean, that's hmm. Now maybe just explore. What color is this again? Yeah, I'm not interested in that. It might be explore. Hmm. Because like yeah, I had two other artifacts. Carrot cake. But I mean, it's a 0/1. You have to have at least one other artifact to actually make it a decent card. So no, I think explore is better. The quick ramp draw. I'm gonna look. I want the duel, but I would also take all of these cards, right? Target permanent value 3 or less from a graveyard to the battlefield, and then it has flashback. Like it does practically get everything I want back. Do I care about even if I'm a creature deck, having a Wrath of God or I just fumigate is pretty good. Oh man, it's probably Restless Cottage is probably the pick, but I do like this, like one card, two bodies. Oh, I didn't read the second. I forgot about the second ability. Tap it, tap two, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature token you control. They can try. Yeah, I'm gonna have so many 1/1s. Yeah, that's a bad. My bad. I missed that last time. I think I'll take the Rumble here. Let me read this again one more time. The Osteomancer Adept. So it's a 2/2 Death Toucher. Tap until an eternity forage, right? Forage. You may cast a creature. Forage. Which this, you know what? This might be pretty good with the Menace Dog. All right, Snarling Gorehound. Because I'm going to be surveilling a lot, feeding the graveyard. I don't think I'm creating any food. But this also feeds the graveyard. No, I think it's the Malevolent Rumble. Hard hitting questions. It fights, right? No, it punches. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature. Planeswalker. Are there planeswalkers in this cube? That's something I need to pay attention to. Let's go with the Malevolent Rumble. And then, all right, the Squirrel Sanctuary came back. Probably not playing it. Abundant Growth. Oh, I forgot. This draws a card. Oh, but it doesn't add. It just changes it does, like if you put it on a forest, it doesn't create green and one of any color. It just changes it to any color. So yeah, it's probably not good enough. It's not good, worth a spot. Squirrel Sanctuary is probably not worth a spot either. When you exert on attacks, target creature gets XX until an turn. X is the number of counters. Yeah, I'm not playing that. Briarhorn's fine. Rishkar is good. We're back on green. We're back on green. It's probably just the algorithm here. All right. Marionette Apprentice is probably the pick. just because that fits the theme of aristocrats draining you. Yeah, it drains, right? Is it both ways? No, each opponent loses one. So it's not it's a one-way drain. Welcoming Vampire, dang, that's good too. But we're on theme. We would test that out. And this is a really good card. This makes two twos. This gives hexproof, right? Let's do Tireless Tracker. I'm always a fan of Tireless Tracker. This creates a treasure and you gain life, so I'd rather do damage, but probably the land. Hmm. No, I mean Tireless Tracker is just so good. Yeah, it's hard to pass up on a Tireless Tracker. Let's do this one. All right, so you can yeah, it's on theme. I'm gonna take this. It's probably not the best card. Like I'd rather have a Shriekmaw, Usher, Mosswood, Dread, Knights, always strong. Oh yeah, Rosie. Isn't that's the infinite combo, right? You have Rosie with the other one that creates the other token. So whenever Rosie of the South Lane enters the battlefield, create a food token. And the other card of like whenever you create a food, treasure, or clue, create the other two. Then whenever you create a token, put a +1 counter on target creature you control other than Rosie. And then it's with a card. What is it? It's like when you put a counter on something, create create a food, something like that, right? It's got to be it. I bet you it's in this cube. But for this one, all right, let's take Denethor just to be on theme. Shatter. What this thing's really good, right? I remember getting slapped around with the pre-war Formalware. Enters battlefield, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard, which I've got plenty of those. And attach it. It gets +2/+2 in vigilance. I think that's really strong, right? Don't care about a brush land. Don't want a bad wrath. Yeah, I'll try that out. Let's read this again. Yeah, whenever you attack creatures +1/+1 gains trample until end of turn. Being ever in step, if you control a creature with power 4. Yes, I'm not really interested in that. I think the pre-war form war is just solid. Hey, it's that Eternal Witness vibe. I like the Canopy Vista. Judith, if I were splashing red, good to know. Of like, because I had options to pick up some red duels, like red green or red white duels. So keeping that in mind, I'm not sacking any creatures. Priest could be pretty good actually if I'm sacking tokens. They lose two, and then add black, black, draw a card. But they sack a creature, right? Dang, that would be really good in my deck versus just picking up a land. Hmm. This is wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, my deck's coming together. There's like so many great cards that I would want for it, right? So you create a token, and then at the beginning of your upkeep, you have to sack an artifact, enchantment, or token. If you don't, tap it. So it's a 6/6 menace trample. This is the deck to run it. I mean, I probably should be eating my vegetables and getting the land, or even the priest, which is oh man, this is tough. But this is the deck that would run the Sugarmaw. So let's do it. Need to remember probably is it white, green, black, red? That's like there'd be too much, right? Huh. This gives enchantment flash, neg 4. Whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, each opponent loses one life and gain one. Do I have any way to have them leave the graveyard? No. Well, pre-war, formalware. So it's a removal spell with one chance. Do I have any other? Like, what is this good for? Like delving or just recursion? This could just be produce one of any color. Actually, I like that. Or do I care about the basic land cycle? Probably. Like, I'm already over, right? It's 15, 23, 28. Is this a good land? This is just a bad land, though. Well, maybe not. Yeah, like, I kind of want this. Fire and red, I take that. But let's take the land, right? Just because I know almost. I'm like, oh, looter, let's go for it. But I'm like, oh wait, I'm not even in blue. This is Lively Dirge. Hmm. I mean, it's powerful, but I'm not sure if I'm into that. I think I like this because it gets two bodies for one spell. You can exile it to exile target, so it's removal too. I think I think I like what's going on with that. This one is historic spell, return target creature. Demand value three or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. And it's a what artifact legendaries and saga. So artifacts and legendaries. I don't think I have too many legends. Let one, two, three. I mean, and the artifacts like four artifacts. Now let's do the executioner. This is green, blue, red. Don't need that one. Green, blue. Don't need that one. This is target opponent reveals their hand humiliates. You choose a non-land card from the player discards to put a +1/+1 counter you control. Not really interested in that. +1/+1 and Afterlife 1. Alright, that's kind of cool actually. Yeah, that's great. Because that's a token. I can put this, bestow on for 3, just put on little things. Does it get flying? No, it doesn't. It looks like it should have flying. I guess we'll do a Sharp Eye. Or just big guy, maybe. No, we'll do Sharp Eye. Low curve, low curve. This will blow me out. Anyone's getting that? We'll do the Sharp Eye. And then pay 3 life, sack it, return target creature card from a graveyard to the battlefield. Nah. Put plus on target creature enter battlefield. This could be good with all the tokens. Alright. Fallen Usher. Yeah, let's do Usher. Usher. Evolution Witness. How did I miss that last time? I had to read this one like every time. Hunter's Talent. Evolution Witness. Seasons Past. Warbriar. Yeah. Alright. Interesting. I wonder if it's just like how this cube is set up like Cube Cobra, where like green isn't drafted that much. Or I mean like it's just not randomly taken. I need to look up how all of the cards are actually selected. I remember reading an article that there was an elo for each card and it gets better and better when more people draft the cube. I don't know if that's still a thing. There was a big Cube Cobra update maybe a year ago that maybe fixed that, but we'll see. All right, we're at sideboard. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. We'll get rid of that because I know I'm going to be out. Yeah. So, so many good cards that I want. Yeah, we're just gonna keep all these. The theme will be trying to get the as many creatures on the battlefield as possible. Probably not gonna play both of those. Let's get rid of the Explore, Servant, get rid of that. Okay. What are we at now? 15, 27, 29, 31. Okay. Huh. That's a lot of cards that I still need to cut. All right, get rid of Sir Conrad. The Troop is so good. So the question is like how heavy, which color am I gonna be? I got double black here. It's like I don't want to cut the black actually. Because those are the cards I care about, like the +1/+1. All right, pre-war, formalware. I wanted to play it. It's not quite there. This will get back a permanent. Probably not playing you. Kitchen Finks may go. No, I like how it comes back with the persist. It creates more triggers, death triggers. Probably not you. Like, how am I winning? Right, that's the question. Just getting a bunch of tokens and just like alpha striking, going wide. They kill a lot of them, but then I'll have like the Bastion of Remembrance in there, the Pilgrim. Yeah, probably. I do like this card though. Just like putting a +1/+1 counter on like this flyer every turn. Oh man, choopy doop. I gotta cut you? I may have to cut you. Yeah, unfortunately, Troop is down. What are we at? 14, 24, 26. Am I gonna do 24, 16? Yeah, I think so. My curve is so low. Let's see. Now Trostani seems kind of expensive, but we're playing it. We're because you get three creatures out of one card. I gotta cut two more. Maybe it is the ornery tumblewag. It's strong though. Yeah, we're not cutting tireless. Maybe it's a witness. I mean, this is like a creature. It's a 4/3. Get another creature. Yeah, maybe that might be the case. We'll run through it one more time. I want my curve to be pretty low, right? This gets four cards earlier. You may put a permanent. Yeah, I still think this is good. And then you get the Eldrazi that you can sack it, so you can drain. Yeah, I think it's gonna be those two cards. All right, all right, all right. So then the white, black, green, all three, basically all three, and then that is a red. I could have that splash red. So 12. Let's see, look at the white. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, calling it 12, 13, 14, 15 pips. Black, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 15, 8, and then green is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 12 to work with. So 4, 4, 4 is equal. We don't want that. We want more white. So we're going to go 5, 5, 3, 4. I think, yeah, I like that. I will double check. So how many white sources do I have? There's 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 white sources, which is fine. How about black sources? 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. 4, 5, 6, 7 green sources. Okay, cool. I think, yeah, that would be the deck. We're at 40 cards, 16, 24. Double check the sideboard. Make sure I'm not missing anything out that I definitely want. Yeah, the pre-war formalware would be pretty good. And then ordinary tumblewag seems really good too. This is tough. What would I take out for the tumbleweed, tumblewag? Like tireless tracker, but tracker's so good. Um, the malevolent rumble? No, because that creates a creature I can sack to drain. Spirit Companion's just not that good, but it does draw a card, so it's kind of free-ish. All right. I mean, it's tough. I'm gonna keep it how it is. So there we go. All right. Thank you very much for watching. This was deck 3, and I went with Abzan this time. So again, common theme is green in this cube. Maybe I just value it highly, or the algorithm is just not selecting green cards. But we'll keep going. We'll jump into a couple more drafts to better familiarize with my cube. But thank you very much for watching, or not my cube, the Spicy Ramen Cube. All right. Thank you very much. See ya.